Welcome back to the Pontificated. This week, we're debunking the heart chakra. Hi, I'm Rain, your host, Usui Reiki Master, energy healer, acupressurist, and overall occult enthusiast. This is the channel where we bridge the gap between science and spirituality, mind, body, and soul. The heart chakra, or the anahata, is a vast and elaborate energy system that not only functions the physical body, but is also in charge of our electric field as well as our spiritual realm. It's the central hub, the place where the lower chakras, or the masculine energy, merges with the upper chakras, or the feminine energy. From this place, the energy is transmuted and transferred into our bioelectric field. This is the place from where we all emit, essentially. The word anahata in Sanskrit literally translates to unstuck, but it's also defined as unbeaten and unwounded. The heart chakra is a pure, innocent place of balance and unconditional love that lies within all of us, and it can't truly be hurt. Even though our ego likes to make it think that we have broken hearts and we're unable to function, that's simply not true. What's happening is the more that we allow our woundings to emit our bioelectric field, the more we're closing off that unconditional heart space as a mechanism of protection. It's never wounded, it's never beaten, it's never defeated. It's always unconditional love. And so through this part of the journey, it's about finding that unconditional love for self, first and foremost, and then allowing that electromagnetic field to give you opportunities of people, places, situations where that unconditional love is reflected back to you through the divine. The heart chakra is associated with the element of air, and it's associated with our heart and our chest. This energy moves outward, making the fourth layer of the aura called the astral body. The astral body, which transcends the physical body and acts as a conductor to the spiritual planes of existence. This is the place where we astral project and connect with others on a spiritual level. This is a place of quantum leaping and timeline jumping. It can be felt a million light years away within souls it's connected to. And our toroidal field lays here, which is an expandable field of energy. And that energy, the more we unconditionally love ourselves, it expands and it engulfs. And it becomes you instead of the boxed in version of yourself that is still going inward for protection. You're now broadcasting a whole new signal that is unwounded. So through this place, we transcend. The heart chakra governs the center of the chest and the organs as followed: the heart, the lungs, the entire respiratory and circulatory system, as well as the arms, hands, ribs, shoulders, upper back, and thoracic spine. A variety of situations can cause imbalance to this energy field. Some of the more common imbalances can come from when we experience unresolved sorrow and grief. Perhaps someone you love died and you are unable to grieve sufficiently. Divorce can also be another cause of imbalance. If you've ever experienced rejection, withdrawal of love, or abandonment at any time in your life, this can lead to blockages, to imbalances, unrequited love, and loving someone who you know is abusing you, whether that's physical, mental, or emotional abuse. Usually imbalances to the heart chakra are connected to emotions that tried to find a healthy expression in our lower chakras, but were distorted. This may be because of trauma, generational beliefs, religious or cultural programming. Having a physical condition in any part of the region of this body can cause imbalances. A balanced and flowing heart chakra closely resembles the conscious and loving energy of the divine. We're able to cultivate healthy, thriving, and loving relationships, both romantically and platonically. We're able to express love without our own needs, fears, and desires being our motivating factor. We are able to take responsibility for our actions and able to let go of hurt and grievances, knowing it does no good at all to hold on to that energy. You're more forgiving of people, knowing everyone is deserving of love, especially yourself. If you are experiencing current grief, sorrow, jealousy, heartache, loneliness, and depression, chances are your heart chakra is out of balance. Any respiratory conditions, asthma, lung disease, breast cancer, chronic upper back pain, high blood pressure, and physical heart conditions. Let's take a look at some of the ways that an overactive or excessive heart chakra may manifest in your 3D reality. Being overly empathetic, overly concerned with others, you experiencing jealousy of any kind, trouble setting boundaries, codependency, dependent on others for happiness, being clingy or anxiously attached, tending to stay in toxic and abusive relationships even though you know you deserve better, tending to sacrifice self for others. Your energy is very smothering. Craving social interaction often, being too trustworthy to others too early on, falling in love frequently and quickly, taking on others' problems if they were your own. The woes of the world deeply affect you. You give too much, too frequently, too often, forgetting about your own needs, wants, and desires. Breast cancer, carpal tunnel syndrome, any type of cardiovascular disease, heart arrhythmias, and tendinosis in the arms and hands. Underactive or deficient energy flow to the heart chakra may manifest in the following ways. You have a shy and timid demeanor, fearful of getting hurt, feelings of loneliness, feeling quite unloved or unwanted most of the time, being overly suspicious, feeling possessive or unwilling to allow space, antisocial, feeling judgmental of others, being fearful of relationships, experiencing jealousy, unwilling to interact with others. Poor self-care and hygiene, being abusive towards friends, partners, even self. Testing others to prove their love, avoidant attachment style. Frequent love bombing and then ghosting behavior. Lonely and isolated even when you're around others. Having trouble sustaining healthy, loving relationships or have a deep fear of commitment. Lacking sympathy and empathy for others. Bitter and overcritical. Selfish and unable to give, especially hard to give to yourself. You have a heavy heart. You feel miserable a lot of times. Insomnia, bronchitis, colds, emphysema, cardiovascular disease, heart arrhythmias, lupus, pneumonia, and sleep apnea. If you've experienced any of the following physical manifestations or feelings on a regular basis, it's likely you have an imbalance. So let's talk about some of the easy and effective ways we can bring balance and increase energy flow to our heart chakra. First and foremost, and one of my favorite ways, is color theory. You can eat it, you can look at it, or you can wear it. So for the heart chakra, the colors are green and pink. So foods that are green and pink can help bring that energy vibration to your physical body. So ingesting lots of green beans, kale, bell peppers, lettuce, zucchini, avocado, celery, salmon, dark chocolate, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, on and on, are going to bring about healing, as well as wearing the color and programming, having the color around you. Sound therapy is also an effortless way to bring awareness. The heart chakra is associated with the F note and balances with a frequency of a 690 or 639 hertz frequency. Try sound therapy when you sleep. It's an effortless way to regulate yourself enough to step into that healing and enough to reprogram that beautiful subconscious. Don't forget about our crystal friends. So anytime you have a crystal, you are going to want to clean that crystal, program that crystal, and let it work for you. These are beautiful allies that are there to help you, to nurture you, and encourage you along your way. Some of my favorite for the heart chakra specifically is going to be moldavite. That is going to up your astral body. It is going to up those spiritual, higher spiritual realms of knowing and embodiment. Green adventuring, emeralds, jade, rose quartz are all wonderful crystals, but I encourage exploration. So explore what feels good to you. Again, clean them, program them, and put them to work. Community is another way to bring balance to that heart chakra center, as we are social creatures. So interacting with other people, especially those who bring inspiration and motivation and can teach us something new, is going to strengthen that biofield. It's going to create community, and you're going to find unconditional love in places that you weren't expecting. We can meditate, we can do our yoga poses and breath work and woosahs, but nothing is more effective at balancing energy than creating a light on those shadows. So here are some journal prompts to jumpstart the awareness of our heart chakra and our space of unconditional love. Journal prompt 1. How do I show myself and others kindness and compassion? When have I experienced feeling of deep connection with another person? How does being vulnerable help me build stronger and deeper relations with others? What does unconditional love mean to me? And have I ever felt unconditional love from another person? And do you feel unconditional love from the divine and your spirit team? What does the statement, I am loved, lovable, and loving mean to you? Last one for this week is going to be, what lights up your soul and puts passion in your heart? What are you truly passionate about? And how do you take steps daily to fulfill those passions? Affirmations that begin with I love often are related to the energy of the heart chakra. So reprogramming that subconscious mind to a higher elevation of self and those around us are going to help quickly reprogram our subconscious beliefs. So when we say our affirmations, we say it from our chest, we say it like we mean it, and we say them until we feel a change in our body. At that point, and that point only, is the energy recalibrated on the physical body level. So repeat after me loudly and fucking proudly. Say it from your chest. I find love everywhere I go. My natural loving nature attracts love to me like a magnet. As I focus on compassion, I naturally relate to others with love and understanding. I am love. I am a priority in my own life. I choose compassion over judgment. I embrace my silence and know deep inner peace. Joy is the essence of my being. All of my relationships are loving and rewarding. My heart is open and ready to receive. I am constantly evolving in love and wisdom. Love transcends judgment and expectation. My heart opens to attract soulful connections. Love fuels my creative ideas. I am a channel for the healing power of love. Love flows through me effortlessly, enriching my life. I trust in the wisdom of my heart to guide me. Strengthening the biofield is extremely important, especially when we are elevating in global consciousness. It is important to have a healthy Merkaba, a healthy vehicle to drive our consciousness into higher realms. I will make another video addressing it, addressing the Merkaba especially, but for now, dive deep into the. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, please hit that like and subscribe bell. Leave a comment to join the community. And if you want to follow me, I am on all other social platforms under the Pontificated. Until next time, I love you. Have a beautiful day on purpose. And remember to live and love out loud.